Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome to today's Wild Rift video. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't brought you all this video before or even recently, but AP Kai'Sa is still a menace in solo queue and is probably one of the best builds right now to go on Kai'Sa. You get your evolved on your second ability, it does a lot of damage, you evolve on your first ability, and even you evolve on your third ability. And that's because of the changes that happen to Kai'Sa. With Kai'Sa now, with her passive, all you need to do is buy a tier 3 item and then you can get any evolved ability of your choice. So after Manamune, you're going to get your first ability evolved. After Nash's Tooth, you're going to get your second ability evolved because you're going AP Kai'Sa. And then after your third item, you're going to go for your third ability evolved. So it's absolutely great, this build. This build is absolutely amazing. You do a lot of poke damage. You do a lot of auto attack damage still because of Nash's Tooth. And also you do a lot of damage with your first ability. So absolutely insane. Make sure you stay tuned for the build, and also make sure you stay tuned to the gameplay later on because that is also an absolute banger. Before we get into the build, this is actually a build from Remake, from Nova Remake. Sure, you know by now, I've been getting quite a lot of his builds, and honestly his builds are absolutely amazing, so I'm not surprised that, you know, I keep going for his builds. But it's also nice to show you all the builds as well at the same time, because I know some of you don't really know where Remake social media is or anything like that, so I always like to show his builds. So I'll quickly show you the build, but as you can see, completely the same as what my build is. Now, Manamune, Nash's Tooth, Riftmaker, Deathcap, Void Staff with Conqueror, because we don't need lethal tempo, we don't need the attack speed. Hunter Vampirism, which gives you the AP, Bone Plating, and Transcendence, with Flash and Exhaust being the summoner spells. So let's go into this build and why this build is so damn strong. As I said, because of the passive changes for Kai'Sa, you don't need to build a certain number of AD, a certain number of attack speed, or a certain number of ability power to get your abilities evolved. All you have to do, when you buy Manamune, you instantly get your first ability evolved. Manamune is super cheap. You still get your first ability evolved every single time because you always want to go for your first ability evolved anyway. Before, you wouldn't have your first ability evolved at Manamune, so this is a huge spike for AP Kai'Sa and is honestly insanely strong. Getting your first ability evolved as soon as possible is very important, so it's really cool. So Manamune first item, you get to stack your mana as well. With your mana, you'll be able to poke as well with your second ability, which is also really cool. Not too sure why I'm getting an invite from Zante, but you know, that is what it is. Boots the speed as well. Most of the time this gets upgraded into any sort of defensive boots. You can go for Mercury Treads or Plated Steel Caps. Any one of these two are fine, or you can go for Ionian Boots of Lucidity because of the ability haste. More ability haste means that you'll be able to use your second ability more often and poke and do a lot of damage. Then your boost upgrade is always going to be stasis every single time. Then for your second item, we have Nash's Tooth. Now, I have been seeing quite a few AP Kai'Sas go for Liandry's as a second item. That also is a pretty good option if you're against a lot of tanks and a lot of champions that are building a lot of maximum health. Liandry's is a good second option if you don't want the attack speed, but I still quite like the attack speed with Nash's Tooth. And the great thing about Nash's Tooth is it gives you the attack damage in the early game, and then when you build and finish Riftmaker, that then gets converted into ability power because it is adaptive damage. So the adaptive damage when you build Nash's Tooth will be AD because you have Manamune with AD, but when you finish Riftmaker, then the Nash's Tooth turns into ability power, so that means you'll be able to do more AP damage, but you'll also be able to just easily deal a lot more extra damage with your auto attacks because of the passive, and also from the attack speed, and also you get a lot more ability haste with this item. Riftmaker, another really strong item for Kai'Sa, allows you to do true damage, which is absolutely great. With Kai'Sa, you can stay in combat for a very long amount of time because your third ability turns you invisible, your first ability still does a lot of damage, and even your second ability, you can kind of enter combat just by using that over and over again. For the stats as well, maximum health, ability power, and ability haste is great, and also a little bit of omnivamp, so you get a little bit healing at the same time. Then for your final 2 items, no surprise really, Rabadon's death cap, a lot of ability power, and then void staff for even more ability power and our magic penetration. And then that's pretty much it. Like I said, the only real situational item you have is you can go Leandris instead of Nash's Tooth. That is a really good option. Other than that, not really any other situational runes to go. As I mentioned already, Conqueror is going to be over lethal tempo because this is more of an AP poke build that focuses more on your second ability, and you can gain Conqueror stacks very easily with Kai'Sa when using your abilities, poking with your second ability, auto attacking in between as well, which means you'll be able to deal more damage and also get Omnivamp at the end as well. So more healing, more damage for AP Kai'Sa. What can go wrong with that one? Hunter Vampirism, this is actually going to give you the ability power every single time you get a unique takedown. The ability power is quite nice. You get 4 AP every single time, and also 1% magical vamp. So there's going to be a lot of healing from Conqueror, from Hunter Vampirism, from Riftmaker. So not only are you going to do a lot of damage with your second ability and also your other abilities and your auto attacks, but you're also going to be healing a lot with this build. Bone plating, really good for laning phase. This build can be played mid or bot lane. You can go for any one of the two. It's both are completely fine, but bone plating is really good to survive against any combo damage. So when you're taking any damage, the next 3 attacks or abilities will help you take reduced damage. And then Transcendence is the final rune. Even more ability haste. We got a lot of ability haste already. Manamune ability haste, Nash's Tooth ability haste, Riftmaker ability haste. Why not go for more? And then also Boots will be ability haste as well. But why not go for more with Transcendence? The reason why Transcendence is really good is at level 11, after a basic ability hits the target, it reduces the cooldown by 15%. So not only are you getting the upgraded second ability, which when you hit reduces the cooldown, but it's also going to be reducing cooldown again because of Transcendence. So you can just keep spamming your second ability over and over again because you're building so much ability haste and you're going to be doing so much poke damage. And then for the summon spells, we have Flash and we have Exhaust. Flash is still like an assassin in a way and doesn't really have the longest of attack ranges, so Exhaust is still really good if you're looking to ulti into the backline. If you're looking to kite away from any enemy champions or any bruisers or assassins, Exhaust is really great. So that's everything for AP Kai'Sa. Like I said, I'm very surprised that I haven't brought you all this video before, or even just within the past couple of weeks, because AP Kai'Sa, even after nerfs, is still very strong right now. One of the best mid laners and bot laners to play right now in the current meta. So hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next wild video. Peace. I don't know, it's really weird actually. It's really weird trying to figure out all these builds. Right, let's go for this. Let's go.
I returned from the void. It was to save me. Now it's to save them.
AP Kai'Sa, baby. We love to see it.
We decide into what.
Against Jinx Lulu though, that's kind of a problem.
I see you. You're the This skin taught me how to survive. I will show it how to live.
Decent trade to start things off in this lane. Problem is trying to walk up. Okay, Lulu doesn't have E, so I'm just gonna walk up and take a little trade here. I have to play around Lulu's cooldowns. Jinx is gonna have longer range than me this game. I need to play around Lulu's cooldowns. As soon as Lulu uses her poke, I can try and look to go in. Decent tornado. We can walk up here. Very nice. Lulu missed Q. We can walk up here. We can trade a little. She used E now as well. Miss W, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Miss W there, which is kind of unlucky. I was trying to predict the movement of the Jinx.
This suit hunts in the manner I choose.
Okay, Nunu, Space Groove. Nice. Holy moly, everyone's top lane. Nice. Oh, that does not look good. Nice, good flash. Nice, good knock up as well. One more auto, maybe? Oh, it doesn't kill him. No, I'm probably dead now. No, it doesn't kill him. Oh, it's so unlucky, actually. I thought I would have killed him. Oh my god, Space Groove Nulu looks so cool, actually. Skin looks so cool. That's so unfortunate. Oh, I thought one more auto on the Tryndamere would have killed him, but actually me autoing that Tryndamere actually killed me instead. Unfortunate one. It's okay though. Still in a pretty good lead. We still denied a lot of minions. Me and Jinx still have the same golds. We still have all these minions to get as well, so happy days. We're all good. We're still in a pretty good spot. I don't really complain too much. I'm going for AP Kai'Sa this game, so we're definitely more scaling. We're not going to get a power spike straight away. Oh, okay, Janna just kind of pushed this lane. I kind of didn't want Janna to auto attack the minion there. Just allow me to freeze the lane, but it's okay. Let's go back for tier. I can't really stay for anything else. Use my abilities as I walk up to lane, trying to stack up my tier as quick as possible. It's good that Lulu actually got 2 kills this game. So the support lead is quite a bit because of the 2 kills for Lulu, but honestly, I'm totally fine with that. Lulu getting 2 kills instead of like Jinx getting 2 kills, for example, is definitely fine with me.
I like it. I just might say.
I did not mean to auto attack that. Oops. Nice, killing top lane. Lulu used Q. Try and poke a little bit with my Q. Try and land my W. Okay, pretty bad trade there. Nice, not bad. It's really hard for me to walk up and trade because of the Jinx range.
This skin taught me how to survive. I will show it how to live. I like it.
That's so low. Tryndamere might come that tower dive us or something, so we need to be careful. Really unlucky. It's okay though, we got our Q upgrade. We got our Q upgrade, which is really nice. Space Groove Willemp is thicker than Kai'Sa. True. He's a thick boy.
Exploit their weakness.
He's one thick boy.
Monsters are everywhere.
Okay, we got first tower, which is okay. We lost dragon, but it's okay. We got first tower. Can go up top lane, make sure I don't lose these minions. I don't lose any minions at all, which is really, really good. Janna's roaming, so I need to be careful. I could be 2v1 in this lane. I kind of just want to completely push out this lane and go back. Okay, I see everyone. Lulu's going towards dragon. Jinx is coming top, so maybe I can get like 1 or 2 tower planes here and go back. Okay, it's just one. Oh man, the slows. Oh! 1 HP in a dream! Oh my god! Whew! Holy moly, that was close. Holy moly. Hey, what's up, Suho? Hello, hello.
This skin lives on me.
What's up? What's up? How you doing? Holy moly, that was close. Whew. Okay, we'll stay top lane here. Yeah, I'm on my way. Problem is, I don't know where the Fizz is right now. Okay, Fizz is mids. So I know Jinx is going to be here. I need to be careful this straight. That slow from Stormrazor was actually kind of irritating. Okay. They're pinging me back, so someone might be top lane here. Someone might be going back top lane. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, Fizz is there.
This place is beautiful. I'm going to see it.
Nice, well played, Aurelia.
I dare you.
Nice, nice. Let's go.
Too late to run.
Now we'll go back for Nash's 2 so we can get the W upgraded. Nash's 2, get W upgraded. We can also go for Lucidity boots.
I came back for
Nice, nice, nice. I'm doing good. Currently on a bus to Melbourne. Wait, you're from Australia? Or is Melbourne's in Australia, right? Melbourne's Australia, right? Right? I'm not that stupid. I'm not that dumb, right? I mean, I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb, right? Oh, goodbye, Jinx. Goodbye, Jinx. Yeah, I'm from the land down under. Oh shit, I never knew actually. I mean, I've never asked, but I come from a land down under. It's pretty cool. I don't think no one's ever come into my stream from Australia, so that's kind of cool. I know you've been here for a while, but this is new information to me that you're from Australia. I know you've been in the stream for like a month now or something, or maybe just over, maybe just under. I can't remember, but never realized. How many people from Australia even play this game? Wait, what's the ping even like? Is there an Australian server in Wild Rifts? Let's go. AP Kaiser OP.
I like it here. I just might stay.
You think now Lux is now a support more than a mid laner? 100%. 100%. She's definitely more of a support now. Like her wave clear got nerfed. I mean, the only thing is her passive is quite good now. But I definitely think it's more of a support champion. You do have more ways of actually outplaying with your Q. Nice. Oh, he couldn't get into auto attack range. It's kind of unlucky. Nice. Oh my god, we're kind of smurfing, no? E upgrades when we go back to base.
Void rule number 1. Don't die.
Kind of smurfing, no? Thank you for following Manhozo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No.
You're the prey. This skin lives on me and hunts with me.
Oh, the Jinx kind of gave up. Looks like the Jinx might have given up. Oh, maybe not. GG's. What a game, by the way. AP Kaiser. We love to see it. What a game. That was a banger. That was a bit of a banger.
That sent a message.
Hey, nice little cute MVP pose as well that I spent money on and probably regret, but it's all good. Hey, look at Nunu dancing. I love how Nunu's doing a little hip thrust. 28,000 damage, pretty good game. Would have probably gone for like death cap into void staff like last 2 items, but we played lane phase really well. I really kind of smurfed it as well. But we got the MVP, 30,000 damage, hitting W's left, right, and center. We love to see it. GG's. GG's.